All right, guys, let's do this. What up? It's JoJo on the radio. This is the iHeartRadio Countdown. Conan, great. Good Lord, Conan. How long has it been since I've seen you?
I was like a teenager when I last saw you, which is gross and crazy to think about. But yeah, it's been 3-4 years. 3 years.
What have you been doing? Just ignoring
just
me?
Nothing. Just hanging out, doing nothing.
Doing nothing. Well, just so you know, every time I do an interview with any artist, I brush my teeth. So I've brushed my teeth for you.
Thank you so much.
I hope you appreciate that. There we go.
Thank you.
Conan going to play a never-ending song a little bit later on. You said, I think you said this, this is the start of a new era for your music. I love that statement. Elaborate a bit if you can.
I think this is the beginning of something. I can't really say exactly what it is, but also people can make their own assumptions. But it's the beginning of something new for sure.
You can tell like a shift, like spiritually or sonically or something.
Yeah, absolutely. I toured for an entire year, and I feel like I all of a sudden just really wanted to make something that was upbeat, that would be fun to sing in front of people.
Well, it's working, and it sounds so great on the radio, and just something about it. So yeah, obviously I'm a fan, so I'm a little biased, but dude, special track you got here.
Thank you.
Are you working on an album, EP, body of music, that kind of thing?
I'm always writing, and I'm always working, so yeah. For sure.
So you're not like actively targeting putting an album, just like you're a writing.
I'm always
psycho,
writing,
right?
and sometimes it turns into something, sometimes it doesn't. But I'm definitely working away for sure.
I get the impression you're hiding something big from me here.
I'm hiding. I have secrets. I'm allowed to have secrets, JoJo.
Yes,
Jesus.
All right. Fair enough. Conan, fan reaction to Never Ending Song so far. Your fans love you. I'm sure they give you just positive feedback through the roof, but I would love to hear specific reaction to Never Ending Song.
They've actually had interesting reactions. I think the biggest thing is people are shocked and confused as to why I'm singing low. And they're like, why does your voice sound like that? I'm like, I'm just singing low, guys. It's okay. And that's not the end of the world. But I think my main intention with Never Ending Song was just to surprise people. That's all I wanted. I wanted to put out something that would make them think, oh, wait, this is not what I was expecting. So
kind of a retro vibe as well.
For sure, absolutely.
Is that a fair description, I guess?
It's a fair assumption.
You look, want to describe, what's this outfit? How would you, you look so great.
Like stars and leather.
Okay, I'm looking at Conan Gray, stars and leather. We feeling it. Conan, is it too early to talk, tour talks, tour plans yet? I mean, I know that's got to be down the road at some point. What can you say or not say?
I toured for 2 years, and so I think
you're sick
a little
of it
less touring at the moment, but hopefully soon.
Do you enjoy? I mean, I've heard. Here's what I've talked to a lot of artists. Obviously, when you're on the road, part of you wants to be home, and when you're at home, you kind of want to be back on the road because something about the structure, and there's a bit of excitement too. You're obviously on the stage, but there's a lot of the hotels and the. Do you like everything that comes with road life?
I love it. My favorite thing is to wake up in the weirdest town you've ever been to in your entire life. And you're in some parking lot and you're like, oh, what do I have to do today? Nothing. Just going to hang out. It's the best. I love that weird, like those weird towns and all the in-between stuff. I love it.
And do you just kind of roam around and explore a bit and take Ubers to random places?
I'm like walking down the highway. There's like cars passing. I love it.
God, all right. Never Ending Song was produced by Max Martin. I've never really, no, I can't say never. I've rarely asked artists about producers because it's typically just a whatever answer. But what is it? What's so special? I mean, I've met him once. He's done a lot of work with some buddies, Backstreet Boys. I know them really well. And I just did some research. He has the third most #1 singles ever behind, I think it's Paul McCartney and John Lennon.
Jesus.
What is it about him? What does he do as a producer that made you and him kind of click?
He loves music and he really cares. It sounds stupid, but he really, really cares about every little thing, and every little note and every little sound is turned over 1,000 times. He just cares, and it's actually a rare thing to find.
Really?
So
You've had some producers that, like, no names required, but that they're like...
This one and this one. No, he just cares and he loves music, and you can tell.
Wow, okay. One of these days I have to get him in the studio and I'm going to ask him about you. We'll get to going on that side of it. Conan, this song I've been talking about and loving, Never Ending Song. Let's play this thing.
Let's do it.
What do people need to know about this track?
They need to know that it's about a relationship that you try to get over, but you never really can. And that it's supposed to be danced to.
It's such a cool vibe. Something
Thanks.
about now. Once again, no names required. But is this song? Is it a true story?
Yeah, for sure. But I think everyone has like that one person that you're like, I thought I was over you, and then 3 years later you like smell something, you're like, oh my god, you're like right back in it, you know?
Don't you
for sure.
Does this person know that it's written about or loosely about them?
Nah, no, they wouldn't know.
Okay, now just a general question: do you, when you write a song about someone, not necessarily this one, do you tell the person about it? Like, hey, this song is coming out. Look out, whether it's good or bad.
I have warned people before, but it doesn't really help. So I just have stopped.
I love it. 2-part question. What is the best live performance you have ever done? What made it close to perfection? And the complete flip of that, what's the worst you've ever done? Everything went straight to hell.
Well, the best and the worst I would say was one recently. It was in Argentina for Lollapalooza, and it was thundering and storming, and like the wind was insane. There was like tens of thousands of fans out there waiting in the rain, just getting drenched. And I was like, there's no way they're going to stay. They're going to leave. Like, obviously, it's too wet outside. Like, I thought the show was going to be canceled. And then last minute, they were like, just go on stage. I was like, what? And I go out there and I played the show, and they were so energetic and so happy, and they had so much love for me. And I was really grateful in that moment. So thanks, Argentina.
That's got to be, I mean, when you're, first of all, the first thing that comes to my mind is if you're on stage and it's raining, you don't get shocked by anything?
Yeah, I don't really get that. Science, who knows?
Yeah, who knows? All right. And what about in the fans, for them to be going through this stuff and you didn't cancel and you did it? I mean, that's something they will never forget, and you'll be connected, bonded forever in a way.
I hope so, but they definitely sacrificed more for me than I did
they were
for them.
a little wetter. Hey, what worst? Give me the disaster performance. Have you had one of those?
I do have it.
Here we go.
It was my first hometown show ever. I'm from Texas,
right?
And it was in Austin. It was Halloween. All these random kids from my high school were there, and I get on stage, look out, everyone's covered in blood. I was like, what? It's Halloween, right. Sing the show. At the end of the show, I jump off stage. I like sing with the crowd, whatever, fun. Then as I'm jumping back up, I slam my head into this overhead speaker, goes, doom, and everyone in the crowd goes, ah. And I was like, I just kept singing. It was so embarrassing. It was, and everyone knew me. It was really just awkward.
Oh my God, it happens. Maybe that's why you're a great performer today. You've gone through the ups and downs and cracked your head on the, yeah. You said you wanted to make something that's a true reflection of you, a celebration of emotions rather than mourning the emotions. Super deep statement. Kind of walk me through. I mean, just that one kind of hit me, you know? What does that mean?
I think that my last album, Soup Break, was very much about like grieving and being like, oh, like this really hurts. But this one's about, you know, I toured for a year and a half, and I sang all those sad songs with everyone. I was like, actually, it's kind of much more fun to like celebrate the fact that you even had the opportunity to get your heart broken in the first place. I think that's a beautiful thing. It's so much more important to feel everything than to feel nothing. And so I think that Never Ending song is about kind of like being like, yeah, you know what? Like it's kind of funny that this is never ending. What
a great perspective on something that can be so negative, and you completely flipped it.
Thank you. I'm just so smart.
You know this about me. We've talked before about my obsession with the paranormal. Ghost, UFOs, everything. You lived in a haunted house. Mm-hmm. I don't know if you have any news stories on it.
I actually do have a news story for you.
Stop it. Oh, God.
I do.
Let's go.
Okay, so I was in Sweden, and I was making songs, and I was staying in this hotel, and it was like a big, like, kind of like attic room hotel, and it was like an old house that was turned into a hotel. It was a beautiful hotel. Anyways, I wake up 3 a.m, and I open my eyes, and I like look out by the doorway, and I see something. I was like, what is that? And I sit up and I look, and I'm like looking, and it's like only a few feet in front of me. And I was like, that really looks like a kid in pajamas. Like it really looks like a kid in pajamas standing a few feet in front of me. And I was like, I must be hallucinating. I can see like the outline of him in the door. He's like maybe like 6 or 7. And I'm sitting there and I'm looking, and I'm like sitting up, and I'm like, huh? And then all of a sudden the kid takes a step forward towards me. And as he takes a step forward, I notice that he's holding a gun in his hand. A 6-year-old in footy pajamas holding a gun. And then once I realized that there was this kid in my room, I grabbed my pillow and I threw it across the room, and he disappeared. I mean, sure, it was probably just some like weird dream hallucination, but it was so specific and so real that I was like, it's kind of insane that my brain could even make that up, you know?
What the heck? And this is, you were asleep or awake?
I was awake, fully awake. I like was sitting and then I sat up. So it wasn't even like sleep paralysis because I could like move. I just was like fully hallucinating. Or there was just a child ghost in my room. I'm not sure.
Okay, that was the hotel you were in, or it was a house or hotel you said?
It was a house that was turned into a hotel, kind of like a bed and breakfast situation.
I don't know if you've done any research, but is there a history to it?
There's no history at all. So either I'm just truly losing my mind, which is really logical, or it's haunted.
Okay, final question I'll ask on this: if there's off air, can I get the name of this hotel from you?
It's called Et Hem in Stockholm, and it's a beautiful hotel, truly. And I actually like told the owners, they're like, we've never had anything. So they're like, you must just be crazy. I was like, yeah, I'm crazy.
I'm just going to give it a shot and see what I can find about this.
Yeah.
Now you go. Oh my God!
It's two old houses that were turned into hotels, and they're beautiful. But yeah, kind of a little haunted.
What the heck? Hey, true or false? It's kind of random. I don't know how old this story is, Conan, but you're a big BTS fan, and you went to South Korea to I guess just, I don't know if you're touring there or just vacation. What you visited their offices?
I did.
Yeah, tell me about this.
Well, I visited with this incredible artist named Key. He showed me all around the office that they do all the K-pop stuff. And I, as Americans, like we don't know anything really about K-pop, and it was truly incredible. Like everything is in one building. Like there's dance studios, and then there's the recording studios, and then there's like rehearsal studios, and then there's songwriting rooms, and it's like all in this like huge building. There's like a cafe inside. I was like, it's not like that at Republic Records. Like what?
Note to Republic, let's make a big building.
Where's
right?
the cafe? Monty, no.
Dude.
But it's it's truly a really cool experience.
Should we expect, I don't know if you're friends with the guys and whatnot, but a potential collab down the road? I mean, let's put it out there if that's something.
They're the greatest of all time, so it would be a huge pleasure.
I've done quite a few interviews with them, and they're good people, man, and just good dudes, and you're a great guy. It would make sense to me. I mean, why not? Are you having fun with this? The new release is out, Never Ending Song. Are you having fun with it? Are you excited where this thing is going? Do you feel something special?
I'm just having a terrible time.
You look like you're miserable. Yeah.
It's so much fun. I mean, I haven't released an upbeat song in so long, and so I'm just like happy to be like being able to promote and sing something that like makes me happy, makes me smile.
Is it a rush doing this one on stage?
Oh, I don't know. I haven't done it yet.
Oh, that's true.
We'll see. We'll see if I can pull it off.
Oh my God, no pressure, man. Message to your fans before we, get close to wrapping this up.
To the fans, I really hope that you guys know that you are required to learn the dance from the music video.
Oh man.
So sorry, you won't be allowed entrance into the concert unless you know the dance moves to Never Ending Song. Sorry.
Never Ending Song, obviously, it's out. Not sure if you're doing an album or not. He's keeping some secrets from me, but secrets are okay, right, Conan?
Yep, secrets are okay.
You've been touring so much. Time for a little break from the tour. I'm guessing, let me just guess, spot dates here and there, but you're not going to commit to 400 shows.
Not 400 at the moment.
Dude, I've been with artists where, hey, we're going to talk about the tour, and they give me the dates, like a big list. And that almost gave me anxiety looking at like in March, I'm going to be in Texas, and then in December, I'm going to be in Germany. That's a lot, right?
It's a lot, but it's an honor.
You know what? And fans connecting with you don't even speak your language in some places, reciting back your lyrics. I don't know what gets better than that, right?
Nothing.
What am I forgetting, Conan?
Nothing. You remember everything about me because I'm just such a special person.
You are. I love you, and I appreciate you, and I love the haunted story, and I can't wait to find out more on this place. Conan, at the end of every interview, fist bump to make it official. Give me a little bam.